Hello again. I've managed to get another video up, yay. This is part 2 of the Inktober illustrations I did this year. Actually, the piece I'm working on right here was like one of my most popular pieces that I made. And if you'd like a print of it, it is available on my Etsy shop, which is linked in the description. But quick reminder, I am closing the shop on December 1st, which is Friday. That being the last day you can order from my shop. So if you want a print of it, get it soon. I'm not entirely sure when I will reopen the shop, ideally in January, but we'll see. I'm actually kind of working on reorganizing like all my social media and my branding. And I don't mean like I'm going to change my name or anything, but I'm basically looking to narrow down what my actual brand is and what I like creating, because if you look at my work on my illustration account or on my website and then some of the stuff that's in my shop, it feels a little disconnected. And in 2024, I just want to have a more cohesive brand for the work that I enjoy making and selling. So it's still gonna have plenty of cats and corgis, but also a lot more fantasy magical vibes, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's what I'll be working on in the new year. Okay, so this piece was supposed to be my favorite. I was looking forward to inking this one for so long, and I kind of messed it up. It started out great, like I love what was going on in the beginning, but it was one of those situations where I made a decision about the way I was gonna like shade the dragon that ended up not looking the way I wanted in the end, and I just kind of had to stick with it. It wasn't like a failure or anything, but I definitely got really frustrated, and that's why I stopped recording and just focused on trying to make the best of it. So if you want to see the finished illustration, you can check it out on my Instagram, which is linked in the description. On to the next Inktober. I did 2 illustrations with these characters because they were a lot of fun. And I mean, who wouldn't want to go on adventures with a big furry red panda friend? The ink washes were also so satisfying. I'm really glad I was brave enough to try that. Originally, I was just gonna like do some hatching to like get the values, which was gonna be a bad idea considering what happened with the dragon previously. So I'm glad I did the ink washes instead. So another change that I kind of wanted to, I guess, talk about a little bit is next year I have plans to reduce my social media. And right now I only do Instagram and YouTube, obviously. But in the beginning of this year, I had like the opposite mindset, and I was like making plans to slowly increase my presence on multiple social media platforms. And I even created a separate Instagram account for my Etsy shop. And just like experiencing having my 2 accounts separate led to me wanting, a more cohesive brand and like less social media. And then that just kind of felt right to not pursue any other social media platforms because it's kind of the same idea. So yeah, I'm just gonna stick with having one Instagram account and then my YouTube channel. I'm really tired of like playing the social media games on Instagram. I can only really speak to Instagram, of like constantly trying to get people's attention by conforming to whatever arbitrary or ridiculous algorithm changes that literally happen like every 3 months. So yeah, sometime next year I'm going to delete my shop specific account, which is currently known as printy.cat, and just focus on having one Instagram account, which would be my Gabriella illustration account. And at some point I'm also going to just switch Gabriella illustration to Printy Cat and just keep my website as Gabriella illustration. That's something that I'm thinking about doing. So it's not set in stone, but I feel like it would make things a little more cohesive. Yeah, I have a lot of thoughts on this, and I'll probably just talk more in depth in the next video about it, because we're kind of coming to an end here. So yeah, I will talk about that more in my next video, which will be part 3 of my Inktober illustrations. So if you want to see more and follow me along this journey of reorganizing my brand, please subscribe. All my links are in the description, including my Etsy shop, which, reminder again that December 1st is the last day to place an order before I close for the rest of the year. You obviously don't have to follow my shop account on Instagram because, like I mentioned, I'm going to be deleting it sometime next year. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching and supporting. I will see you in the next video.